Good morning. It's Tuesday, and I am back to work. We'll just say it that way. Also, hope the fan doesn't have too much noise, but I am just in hot flash palooza, so I can't take any heat apparently. Even though my house is not that hot right now, I feel like I'm sweating everything. Anyways, I have gotten through the hump of recovery. Monday continuously is my worst day. So I think last was Friday that I left off. Saturday, I was kind of okay. Made a trip out to Crazy Murray's, my auto shop that I absolutely love, and got two t shirts. They're being washed right now. So they will make an appearance in the next video. Um, but other than that, I don't think I did too much. What did we have for lunch? I can't remember, but it was a hamburger and it was somewhat decent. Oh, Halo Burger. So we had Halo Burger for lunch, and it was somewhat decent. Cheese curds with that, which for some reason are okay for the most part. And then the rest of Saturday, I just kind of lazed around, didn't really do too much. Sunday, I was pretty lazy. I think I ran out first thing in the morning, just to run up to Walgreens to get a couple things, maybe. And then Melissa came over, who I hadn't seen in like, I swear to God, a month. Like, she's on, her kids are out of school right now, so it's like vacation. But they had like a bunch of vacations back to back, or out of town things. So it was nice to see her because it like seemed like it'd been for friggin' ever. And I did let her know that the note taking has since she stopped going to things with me. So I have no idea what happens anymore. I just what I hear and then it goes out of my brain later because of chemo brain. But I think I'm far enough along that I've documented enough that I remember what the new updates are and everything. But I do miss her note taking skills. Well, I can't take notes and listen and have a brain at the same time. But anyways, so we caught up and watched two episodes of the show we've been watching, which is the like Game of Thrones spinoff, but it's the one about the night, which is pretty funny. I love the tall guy. I think we only have one episode left, maybe now. I don't know, but it's pretty good. Anyways, so she left. She did bring over National Coney Island for lunch, and I had some scrambled eggs and blueberry pancakes, which were pretty good. Honestly, I wish I kind of want some scrambled eggs and ham right now, but DoorDash is too expensive for that, and Grubhub's too expensive, and I ain't about to leave the house to go get some scrambled eggs and ham. And even though I have eggs, I don't have the ham, so that's just not going to happen. And then Monday, which was yesterday, that was when everything just kind of hits me at once. So I did start taking the tramadol Sunday because I noticed I was starting to get the bone pain and everything. That got kind of painful. Kind of painful. Of course, it's painful. It hurt yesterday. I don't know how to put it on a scale of like 1 to 10 because I have a high pain threshold. So anything that I rate is going to be lower than probably the average person because I can handle a lot of pain. So when I'm trying to like rate my pain, I'm like, it's like a 3 to 4, but like someone else might be like, it's a 7. So yeah, I'm horrible with rating that. But I mean, it hurt enough that it was bothering me. It wasn't keeping me from doing anything, but it was constant and annoying. And there were times where I was like, eh. But it like that was mainly like when I would go outside because of the humidity. Like for some reason it was making my knee hurt really bad. But yeah, so I pretty much laid on the couch all day yesterday. I watched the new Little House on the Prairie, which was really good. I watched Young Sherlock. Like I finished so many series this weekend. It's funny. There was another one too I finished. I don't remember what it was, but now I'm like, dang it, I watched everything. What's next? But yeah, I mean, you can see my spirits are fine. Like even yesterday, I was fine. It's like even though I felt kind of miserable, it's like it is what it is. I just got to get through it. But I will say that it was no worse than recovery from chemo number 3. So hopefully 5 and 6 stay the same or just like a little bit worse, maybe. The eye twitching has gone insane. Like Sunday and yesterday, it's got to be something with the chemo because like literally my eyes like I can feel the eyelid pulsing as I'm talking right now, and there's even times where I almost feel like it affects like my vision a little bit, where it's like it's twitching so much I can't like really see. Like this one just started twitching and I was like, oh, where'd that go? So yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm also like hopped up on energy right now, which I don't know why. Probably because it's early in the day and this is the first start, so I have a little bit of energy. But like even as I'm talking, I'm getting tired as I'm talking. Like I can just feel it. But the other fun thing is my toilet started leaking on, I think it was Saturday night. And at first I just thought it was like condensation because I'm running my AC, I think at 76, because my last electric bill, let's see, I just got it, was 276. So yay for these hot temperatures in this rental house I'm in, just having horrible insulation. And honestly, I need to spray water on the AC to get all the like stuff off of it. But it's been too hot. I can't stand out there and do that. I would probably pass out. So it's supposed to cool down the next 2 days. Right now, I think it's it's the 70s right now. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get out there and clean off the AC. So that way that at least is working a little better. But so anyways, the house has been at like 76. I thought the condensation was just because it's humid out and the toilet was getting condensation. And it was dripping down like the thing that goes out of the back of the tank into the wall. So I put like a little container under it. It was barely dripping. I mean, enough that like I noticed a puddle on the floor after a while. So I waited till the morning because I was like, maybe it's just condensation. And then I noticed like when I would flush, sometimes it dripped more. So then I had to text the landlord, which surprisingly, he like just got a plumber over here instead of being like, let me come and look. Because I was like, dude, you're not going to be able to crawl on the ground. You've got like he's, I don't know, he's like a 102-year-old man, but he's really only probably in his 70s. But his body wise, the way he moves and can do stuff, like a 102-year-old man, he should not be doing anything. Plus, he half bloops everything. Yeah, so got the plumber out here, thankfully, because I'm supposed to be drinking tons of friggin' water, recovering from chemo, and I'm doing a great job at it. But I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like, how am I gonna just drink all this water? And every time I flush, I'm like, is it gonna get worse to where it's just like sploosh? So yeah, plumber came over, got that taken care of. So I have a toilet that works now. It actually works better than it did before, which I'm like, this is crazy. Like it used to not like fill up all the way with water in the bowl, but enough where I was like, it's fine. And it didn't have much like suction. But like now it's just like whoosh and works beautifully. So thank you, plumber. I think it was Peterson Plumbing, something like that. But anyway, I got a business card for when I move next, because if I buy, which I'm a little freaked out about now because doing the math, buying a house is more expensive than renting, and I don't have extra income to pay more money in rent. And I don't want to buy a house that ends up being a blue pole because I can't afford anything. Like, I would rather rent, because then if something breaks, I gotta fix it. And if I'm already house poor with a blue pole house, and I ain't gonna live in the ghetto, so yeah. So who knows what Emily's doing now. I definitely cannot stay in this house though, because even though I kind of like this house, the landlord's horrible and the house has probably poisoned me. I mean, there's so many things wrong with it, and I'm sure there's mold growing in the walls and the ceiling. I may have said that a couple times. Anyways, I feel like I'm talking more about my house situation than I am cancer. But yeah, so that's just my random update. Yeah, I'm working today and the rest of the week. I have my follow-up tomorrow with HOC, so I don't know. I don't feel like I'm gonna learn much from that, because now I'm in the point where it's just like a step and repeat. But I do need to ask them about my schedule and why it's so wonky, and I don't have my last chemo scheduled in that one weird meeting on a Friday versus a Wednesday. So hopefully I'll find out more from that. I think that's about it. Oh, also, I did tons of coloring this weekend. I had so much fun with that coloring book. I don't even know. I probably did like 6 different drawings. Yesterday was the first day that I didn't do any because I was just kind of exhausted. So I didn't feel like sitting up at the table and doing anything. I was pretty much sedentary. I think that's the word. But like laid and barely moved. But yeah, so that's how things are going. Recovering from round 4 still. Round 5 is August 6th, I think, or August 5th, and then TBD on the last one. I'm kind of nervous with the ecogram. I said that right? No, echogram. Damn it! I never can say that right. I don't know why. But I'm like worried with that they're gonna be like, oh, we need to pause chemo because something's going on with your heart, because I guess that happens. And I haven't really noticed anything. I mean, I have noticed it's really kind of like the Monday and Tuesday, maybe Wednesday after chemo, that I do have a little tightness in my chest, but that's been kind of going on since the beginning and it hasn't gotten worse. So I'm assuming I'm fine. So let's knock on wood that I'm fine, because I don't want to prolong chemo. I just want it to be friggin' done. So yeah. I think that's about it. Oh, the other random thing that I wanted to know is, with all the family gone, and my sister, drove out to Wyoming, I think it is. She stopped at Wall Drug, and of course, I knew she was stopping at Mount Rushmore, but I was so sad when I saw that, because that was literally the trip I was gonna do in October, and I was so excited about, and then I got cancer. So even though I'm like glad that they got to do it and it looked like they had fun from what I saw, it was like the second I saw it on her Instagram stories, I was like, well, shit, that's what I was supposed to do. And I know I can do it next year, but it's just, the point is, I did not get to do it this year, and I have not been able to do anything fun this year, and I've literally just been watching everything pass me by. So, it's just friggin' great. F cancer.